Hello everybody, Chef1 here. I hope you are having a wonderful day. This game, the enemy team has drafted two tanks. They have a tank in the top lane, Sion, and they have a tank in the mid lane, Sejuani. So, I will be playing Omnivamp Boots this game. In top lane, I don't think the Omnivamp Boots are amazing outside of tank matchups, because tank matchups are the only matchups, at least for Singed specifically, where you're able to drain tank them with the Omnivamp in an effective way to where you have enough sustain where the enemy tank player cannot kill you. So champions like Maokai, Ornn, no one plays Maokai top, Riot. Riot's been trying to do some work for Maokai top lane and make it a thing again, but they have not been very successful. Sion, Ornn, Maokai, Poppy, right, champions like this, that K'Sante is actually, oddly enough, a great matchup for Omnivamp Boots. Even whenever he goes into his ultimate, it's decent. Any matchup that has a hard time, or a decent time trading when their cooldowns are available, but a hard time actually putting you down whenever you're healing up, right? And just the boots alone, you're not going to notice a massive amount of sustain until they're 10 stack, and even then you probably will need a Riftmaker on top of it. But guess what I'm going to do this game? I'm going to get a Riftmaker as well. It'll be great. So my runes actually this game, I took Mana Flow Band instead of Nimbus Cloak. And the idea there is that Mana Flow Band will give me the mana to keep fighting, while Omnivamp Boots and Riftmaker give me the health to keep fighting. I don't think I was actually in that center queue, but I guess I was, so my bad. I got hit by it after also. So once Mana Flow Band is fully stacked, we will have no more mana issues, because in a very, very long fight, which is what we will be taking against these champions... Did I kill you here? Do you burn, though? No, he does not burn. He's actually gaining HP right there. So. Oh, that's funny. Goodbye. Goodbye, Sion. I can maybe ghost at you here, though. You might just be dead. Ooh, he almost got me. If he hit grass there, it would have been 1 for 1. Maybe even a 1 for 0. I don't know if he has Triumph or not. No way to tell. I will take the kill, though. Let's go ahead and grab Omnivamp Boots now, then, I think is the way to go. Just because they have double tank comp, I think it's what to do. But against like bruisers and fighters, your more standard top lane champions on Singed, I would not take these boots. Like if I'm against like Riven top lane, for example, I'd probably look at Ninja Tabby armor boots or getting Swifties, depending on the team comp. I probably would not go Omnivamp Boots against her, just because you're not gonna live long enough for the Omnivamp to really matter. Whereas against tanks, you will, right? So more mana flow stacks. You can also stack on Singed Mana Flow Band with W if you need to. Just hit him with it, and you'll get a stack of it. But Mana Flow Band here is just because I'm going to be having very long extended fights against the Sion, against the Sejuani, and I want to not have my mana be a constraint. 9 out of 10 games, I should say the majority of games. I want this plate. Let me have the plate, bro. You're gonna miss your farm. There you go. The majority of games, it is better to take Nimbus Cloak, right? But in a situation like this, I think with the Omnivamp Boots trying to create a vampire build, this will be better, right? Just for resources in general. Their camp is clear here, but this next wave is a cannon wave, and I don't really have enough health to clear it, so I'm just gonna take a recall here. And then jog to lane. I believe I'm still level 6 before him because I got the solo kill. So I'm going to try and hit 6. He's actually looking for me on that wave right there. I just noticed. But I'll try to get level 6, and then if I'm 6 before he's 6, I'm going to fight. And see if I can kill him again.
An enemy has been slain.
I believe I'm 6 right here. Don't have enough distance. All good. Another mana flow stack for me. He regens quite hard with the Doran Shield and Potion. I'm assuming he has Second Wind as well, and Sion has a lot of HP. And Second Wind is based off your missing HP, so I guess obviously the more HP you have, the more you'll regenerate from Second Wind, so it does make sense. 225 Mana Flow Band stacks. I can just W him for the last stack, and I'll have my Mana Flow Band fully completed, which will start regenerating my mana very hard. Mana Flow Band also, the lower mana you get, the faster mana you regen. So if you have like your ult running and you have Mana Flow Band fully completed and you drop low on mana, but your ult is up, you will regen quite a bit of mana very fast. So I'm gonna go around here and try and W him for Mana Flow Band for this last stack. I want to get it right now. And hit the plate as well, which is the crystal. There's Mana Flow Band complete.
Rampage.
And now you'll notice the lower my mana gets, the more mana I regen. Because I believe it is an extra 1% regeneration per 1% missing mana or something like that. It's a decent amount of regen though. And the 250 flat that you get, obviously, quite nice. Take my reset here. I'm debating on just going Riftmaker first. I'm not sure if I want to do that. It would be more fun for the purpose of a video, but I think the better build path for Omnivamp is Liandry's into Riftmaker. And then if I want to go, like, Gunblade, I can go Gunblade, but... Well, I should say my secondaries. My secondaries are also Cheap Shot and Ultimate Hunter. Ultimate Hunter just because I want my ult up at all times when I'm fighting versus tanks. Sometimes a fight versus a tank can go so long you might need to ult multiple times, especially if you have blue buff and ability haste. You can get your ult up more than once with the full stack. Ult Hunter and a very, very long skirmish, so could be useful. But I figure if I'm going to be fighting versus tanks, I want that ult up as much as possible because tanks love to force team fights. That's how tanks win the game. We can probably gank this guy. There's a ward behind Shaco, though. I feel like we can kill him. Or at least get his R. Okay, Shaco is here. Hopefully can block the Scion's ult. I might be dead here. Oh, no. No! The last turret shot gets me, brother. I got a stack of my boots, though, finally. Finally got a stack. The Scion was not able to use his passive on the wave because he got feared by a Shaco box. I'm still not 100% sure if I want to go for Lucian with the point blank ult. Nice. I'm still not sure if I want to go for Riftmaker or Liandry's first. Honestly, both are... If I have Riftmaker, I will never die to Scion 1v1 ever. Unless that happens where I get CC'd underneath this turret. But I also probably can't kill him with the Riftmaker because Liandry's damage output is way higher. Now, if I have Liandry's, I still heal quite a bit because Omnivamp is based off of your damage dealt. However, I'm not sure if Omnivamp applies to item effects, if it only applies to like your damage numbers, like your kit damage numbers. Because if it only applies to your kit's damage numbers, I might as well just go Death Cap instead. I'm not sure what the actual... this Sejuani has Malignance components, I think. Oh shit, that is weird. I don't like that. Please tell me she's gonna go tank after that. Because I want to play versus 2 tanks, not 1. If Omnivamp is based off of like your kit's flat damage, like without item effects, then I might as well be going Death Cap instead. But I'm not sure what it is, so... If anybody knows in the comments, please let me know. If Omnivamp is applied to item effects such as Liandry's, Blade of the Ruin King, things like that. I just got smacked by a Q. Come on, walk through that poison, buddy. Go on. I'm not worried about my mana at all. I got Mana Flow Band fully stacked. Let's cannon as well. I still have potions, so I should be okay here for one more wave at least behind turret.
Dominating.
They will be Omnivamping a bit here as well, so... Let's grab all of these. A bit of a slow game for top lane right now, but once I get my quest complete, it should be okay. I want to fight this guy, but he has way more health than me. Now, imagine if I didn't have Omnivamp boots. My Shaco is nearby. Maybe we could possibly kill this guy. He's trying to bait me under his turret. No, Shaco! Oh, that was scary. I feel like he's trying to bait me under his turret to ult me again, but then my Shaco ran under his turret and got ulted. Oh, he stepped into poison. Nice. Eat that Deathfire touch. If the trades are this unfavorable with Omnivamp, imagine the trades without Omnivamp. Tank champions base damages are so high in modern League of Legends, I feel like. But that sort of was always the case. Like, tanks always had decent base damage, but I feel like in Modern League, like the last couple years, it's really kind of been... I would say since season 11, tank base damages have gotten quite crazy. They were really high, honestly. I think they were more crazy back in like season 6 and 7. But because that was the era of like Poppy top lane being completely insane, I remember. And she would just have like 20 mana cost Qs and just chunk you out and never have to leave lane. And she would, yeah, that was crazy. But it died down for a while because for... Ult's back up. Come here. Well, actually broke his shield. Nice. I don't think he has mana for R. He's 40 mana. I think I'm fine. Tank meta in top lane really died down after they released Fiora into the game. The Fiora rework, I should say. Because the Fiora rework just completely eats tanks. Unless you're a Malphite that gets ahead, then you probably don't get eaten by Fiora, but... even then, it's very dangerous for a fed Malphite to play against Fiora, just because she is able to kill you, like, with true damage, right? But since then, there's so many characters that were released in top lane that have really good tank killing capabilities. Like Gwen is a big one that got released a couple years ago. Camille is not insane versus like health stackers because her Q is flat damage. So if you have like a massive amount of HP, it's actually not that great against you. But if she gets ahead, she can cut down a tank. It's not as easy for her as other champions, but she can. Now Irelia, holy shit, you would think Irelia does not actually have the ability to kill tanks, but she can. Because her core item Blade of the Ruined King and her huge amount of attack speed, your inability as a tank to actually disengage from her because she can just re-dash onto you, her damage against tanks is actually quite good. Yeah, Fiora and Gwen are the two biggest ones, and Fiora and Camille in particular were very strong for a very long time. I remember at one point, I did the math on how long those two champions were in meta in top lane. This was before they reworked the map to have wider spaces in top lane, which was a great thing for the game, by the way. If you go back and watch older videos of top lane, you'll see how cramped everything was, and it was crazy, honestly, that we ever played like that. But during the era of the cramped top lane, I think Fiora and Camille were meta for like 5 or 6 years. I went back and did the research on that one, and it was like absurd how long they were like S tier top lane, like in meta champions. And the confined spaces in top lane really did help that because it gave Fiora a lot of chances to run people down. It gave Camille insanely good mobility with her. I want this blue buff. Nice. There's a Scion proxying. Let's go try and kill him here. I believe Shaco blocked his ultimate as well with his Q. So I'm coming, brother. Nice. Okay, another stack for the boots. I'm going to test my Riftmaker healing here with Omnivamp boots. Not a whole lot, but it does add up after a while. The thing with Omnivamp Singe as well is if you can fight in a creep wave, it's even better because you'll Omnivamp all the minions. But like I was saying, Camille used to have absolutely insane mobility with her E in the what used to be cramped, confined spaces of top lane. Now you see like this giant open area right in the middle of the lane, and she just doesn't seem to have that anymore. And Riot has actually steadily buffed her over the last like year or two, to where they want people to pick her again, but it's just not been a great time for Camille. Now Fiora is still pretty okay. I think Fiora is still super highly. I'm getting ganked here, I think. There's a Sedge back there. Oh, I'm getting fucking triple ganked. Omnivamp test. Nah, I'm dead. Okay, sure, man. If I had 6 items, you guys wouldn't be. You guys would be feeling some regret right now if I was full build. You're like, only have 1 item. Damn, that sucks. Holy shit. Yeah, I think Fiora is still like a very powerful champion, all things considered. But we'll serve for the injuries next.
Your team has
Build up the
destroyed a
damage.
turret.
More so than Camille is, because I think with Fiora, you don't really necessarily need to have the map shaped in a certain way to run people down with Fiora, but Camille does seem to be the case, or that seems to be the case for Camille. Now, they did at one point allow Camille to be a meta jungler, and that was the most woo PTSD inducing horror movie gameplay I've experienced in League of Legends. Top three most terrifying metas for sure, in my opinion, was Camille jungle meta, because when you allow a champion with that insane of a gap closer on her E to be not just viable but meta in the jungle, it was a very rough time to be a non-mobile champion in League of Legends. That's what I'll say. I remember that, and I'm glad that Riot went back on their stance for Camille jungle and does not allow it. I'm gonna try and get some. He cleared the entire wave instantly. Holy shit. I thought I would get some turret plate value there, but I could not. No space to TP. I can maybe flank mid here. Oh, they're engaging. This is a chance for me to get some stacks on my boots here. Potential 4 stacks here. They are diving like crazy. I got 2. Okay, Sion's burning here. If Sion dies, I get another stack. Please kill him. Nice. I maybe get the assist on Qiyana if she dies here. Maybe. Holy shit. 4 takedowns, 4 stacks on the boots. Let's go. Just like that. Very, very nice. We got the Omnivamp stacked up, and I have Riftmaker already as well. With a double kill for me as well. There's the Lee injuries. Now, I'm debating on going Gunblade. I feel like Gunblade really ties the Omnivamp together. It's just, it's such a meme, but I feel like it does work against double tank. Looks like Sejuani is pivoting into tank, but I don't know, man. This is a rank game. I don't know if I want to go Gunblade here. I'm just... I feel like I should, because the Omnivamp just goes absolutely haywire with the extra 10%. The more Omnivamp you have, the higher value your damage becomes, right? Because you get more healing per point of damage that you're dealing. I need to actually test and find out if item effects apply Omnivamp, though. Or Omnivamp applies to item effects. I want to say it does not, because if Omnivamp applied to Lee injuries, it would heal more than Riftmaker with just the boots.
An enemy has been slain.
Come here, rat. I'm here to poke your health bar, but you have a 1 million HP shield, so maybe not. I feel like I should be healing more than I am, but I guess I also am healing a decent amount to where the trade's not completely in his favor. Maybe I should have gotten Gunblade components. Oh well. I'm regretting it now, Loki. Try to wait for a shield, but I walked too close too fast. My bad. My health bar did get about 150 HP there, though. The healing does come a little bit slowly for Singed, so you don't like notice it as much. But it's definitely there. If you watch the bottom of the screen, you look at the health bar, it's certainly going up during a lot of these fights.
To shake or not to shake.
I want to get 10 stacks before this game's over on my boots. And I'm worried that I'm going to regret not going Gunblade here. Alright, time for a reset. I just now realized we are on Chemtech Soul, which is quite good for me. Chemtech... Let's just go for Bloodletter's Curse, I guess. I've already bought the Ruby Crystal. It seems fine. Chemtech Dragon, the lower health you are, at least for the soul, the lower health you are, the tankier that you get, and I think the more damage you deal. And then the actual buff itself gives heal and shield power. So if we get soul, we'll have at least 2 stacks of plus 5% heal and shield power. Which, unfortunately, keeping in here. Come here, Qiyana. That's a stack. We're at 7 now. This is a stack. We're at 8. Hello, Smolder. Smolder lived, unfortunately, but... Oh, it's a stack, actually? I got ulted by Sedge. Please kill her, it's a stack for me. No, she lived, I'm at 9. I'm at 9 stacks. If she died, that would have been all 10. But I'll go for the Bloodletter's Curse here. They have double tanks, so... At least it's Malignant Sejuani into tank, which is tank enough for me. Yeah, I think there is some optimization to be done with the Omnivamp build. Here's my suspicion. I think against at least a double tank comp, I should have probably gone Gunblade here, because the amount of healing that I would get from the extra 10% Omnivamp would be quite crazy. Maybe if this game goes long, I can still get it. But I'm thinking I maybe should have gotten it item 3. Alright. They wait for my spawn. Thank you, boys, for the Baron buff. And the other thing is, I feel like Deathcap might be the play, just because if it is true that Omnivamp does not apply with item effects... She's so fast. Okay, well, I'm getting ulted in the face. If it is true that Omnivamp does not apply with item effects, then Deathcap would technically be one of the... Oh my god, the fling healing on that. Deathcap would technically be one of the best healing items, just from a perspective of dealing raw damage. So, let's go for this, see what I can do. My Echo is split pushing top up. I am getting 4-man, holy shit. Okay. My bad, I guess, but my jungler is pushing top. So they could have defended that, or they could have ganked me. I don't think they made the right choice. Or not my jungler, sorry, my mid laner. I haven't seen Echo mid in a while. My jungler is Shaco. Okay, well, that sucks. Oh well. If my team gets another turret, I can get... Oh. Bloodletters on spawn. I might still be able to, actually. Holy shit, he's a one-shot that Sona, or, yeah, Sona almost. I'm just gonna wait the 10 golden base. This Bloodletter's Curse. Might as well. It will be a significant damage boost. Now, shredding their MR should actually let me deal a significant amount more damage for the purpose of Omnivamp. I need one more stack my boots, though.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
I think I will be okay here. I kind of want to limit test a bit and just like walk in their base and see if they can kill me. But I also feel like they might just not fight me. Okay, their Sedge is running up. I got no assist for her. Wow. Come back! Fight me! No! They won't fight me. Okay, here comes the healing though. I have 2 creep waves in my poison and a Scion. That's decent, yeah. I'm almost full HP again. Ow. I feel like Gunblade was the play though, man. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I can still get it. But I'm feeling like a team might just end the game. Does he kill the Smolder? He does not kill the Smolder. Okay. We might need to get out of here, guys. Oh, that's a bit of a throw. Thankfully, Lucian went for the Dragon Soul. I didn't even see him walk down there. Good job, bro. I take a reset here. It's probably too late to go for Gunblade. I'll just go for Protoplasm or Rylai's or something like that. Next Omnivamp game, if I'm against 2 tanks, I will go for Gunblade as well, though. I think that's the key to make the healing really spike. But just the amount of like passive sustain that I get from boots at high stacks and having mana flow ban for infinite mana and then Riftmaker as well for sustain, it's not bad. Vamping on the wolves. Let's go ahead and push bot lane.
or not to shake.
It is fun watching my health bar not move from tanking minion waves, because normally tanking minion waves is very hard. I can see Smolder here. 10 stack right at the end. Come here, Sona. You still have flash. Okay, that's fine. I am gonna be forced to heal here. Oh. Nope, I'm good. Damn, with Seraphine and my Omnivamp going, that is actually a decent amount of healing. Oh, I should mention, I don't think Gunblade is good on Singed in any context other than if you are going Omnivamp build versus multiple tanks. Only then, probably, can you build it. I want to fling, but they are all kiting, even the tanks. Nice. We tag these minions for some more healing. I am ignited, though, apparently, so... And it GG. Yeah, I think next time I try Omnivamp build, I'm definitely going to be adding a Gunblade in there. I feel like that was probably the way to make the healing wave spike, because I feel like I was against 2 tanks, and it was okay. It was definitely noticeable healing, and I was living way longer than I normally would, diving that aggressively versus multiple tanks, but I want to see the health bar just, like, zoom up, and I think the best way to do that for Singed would be to get a Gunblade as well versus the double tank comp. But that being said, guys, thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. I'll catch you in the next one. Mwah. Peace, guys.